everybody, and welcome to another edition of Pomona TV News. I hope everybody is doing well. Now, like the title said, rules for thee, but not for me. Now, some of the pictures and video I'm going to take has to do with this Cal Auto auction located over here at 1497 West 2nd Street. Now, I don't want any business coming over in the neighborhood and opening up and doing their thing. But when they start causing problems in the neighborhood, like you're going to see in this video, trash, they leave tires out that, that they buy these cars. They trade the tires off or whatever. They just leave the old ones, the junk ones on the sidewalk. And like I said, they got food wrappers, beer cans out there on the street. And when they have the auctions, I'm going to do a video when they're out here doing auctions. They double park out here, and sometimes they block businesses' driveways. So the owner's got to go out there and say, hey, move your cars, I got a business here. They're really getting out of hand over here, especially the trash part. Now, at this one end of the video, you're going to see one of the guys at Recycling Resources have to go out there and clean up their trash after they have these, auctions. And it's really getting out of hand. I don't know where this guy comes off where he can come in our neighborhood, open up a business and start trashing our neighborhood and then go home to his prestigious home somewhere in some luxurious hills somewhere, He's the same individual I caught running a stop sign 3 times over here at Buena Vista and West 2nd Street. Third time, I said, that's enough. So I got a hold of the police. I guess they went over to talk to him. But listen, we're keeping an eye on you in this neighborhood. And we really don't like what you're doing because, you have this lot over here across the street from me that, you pull your cars out and people who live in the neighborhood need places to park. But you leave your cars out in the street for days, maybe sometimes weeks at a time. And they're out there leaking transmission fluid. Some have flat tires, And like I said, the neighborhood needs places to park their cars. And you guys are out here. Your business is overflowing on the street. You have no right parking your stuff on city streets. It should be put in a lot. If the lot's too small, then move. Get a bigger lot. Just don't start dumping your junk cars out on the street where we can't park our cars. Okay, let me move on and show you the video and some of the pictures I took. It was early morning, and believe me, there's trash out there. You'll be able to see some of the tires too. So let me go ahead and show you what we have to put up with this Cal Auto auction that opened up here maybe a few months back, and all he has been is just a pain that took us. So let me go ahead and post these pictures and video up. Yeah, I know in the video it was kind of dark, the shadows and stuff, but yeah, there's trash out there, and like I said, it's getting really out of hand. So anyway, moving on. Okay, now this one here is really strange. It has to do with some people living in a motorhome over on West First Street. They usually park in front of 966 West First Street. And, these individuals, at one time I reported, because I ride my bike down there, that they had this boxer dog that came after me a couple times. I don't know if you remember me reporting that. Well, they finally got rid of the dog, but yet this motorhome, it's sitting there on the city street, and the tags have been expired since September of last year. So why is it still on the street? Now, I've called the police about this, right? The dog and everything. Hey, paybacks are a bitch, right? Don't do anything about your dog, I'm going to come after you. So anyway, I've called them about this. And for some reason, one time, the dispatch was making up an excuse like, well, maybe somebody stole their tags. I'm shaking my head going like, what are these dispatchers? But if I call them again, it'll be the 5th time that I've called them. And they're still out there, parked out there. And, I talked to the police. Last time I talked to them, they said, yeah, okay, this is just the other day. They said, yeah, okay, we'll send somebody out there because of expired tags. Now, I understand because I got some people living in a motorhome over here. They're complete legal. Their tags are legal. And the dispatcher was telling them, as long as they move an inch, they're okay. And I had no problem with that, just as long as they don't trash the area that they're at. But these people on First Street, I mean, they just like trash. It seems like when they walk out the door, and they just dump the trash there on the sidewalk. And besides being illegally on the street with expired tags, but yet for some oddball reason, the police won't do anything about it. I mean, I even told the dispatcher, listen, you're just making it more easier for people to go out there and do this. They see this person with expired tags, hey, why can't I? You're letting this person do it. And this is kind of like a domino effect, because it's happening with empty fields and houses and stuff. People see them living in fields. Well, hey, why not? How come I can't live over in this field? Seeing people living in an abandoned house, hey, how come I can't live in this abandoned house? Maybe set it on fire, See, this is what rules for thee and not for me. It is a bunch of horse hockey, especially when it comes to these zombies, This one here is ridiculous. I mean, how many times do I got slapped the police on the back of the head and pointing to them, hey, look, that's illegal, ain't it? And they'll agree, yeah, it is. But they won't do nothing about it. I mean, this is bonkers. I'm going to give you a couple more days, maybe till Friday, to see if that thing gets towed away. Then I'll get back on the horn again and get on your ass about it. See why you have it towed away. Really, honestly, I mean, come on. I even caught a cop sitting over by Memorial Park, and I talked to him about it, and he agreed. He can't figure out. And he asked me if I had called up parking enforcement. And so basically that's just the police department, but I have a number here for parking enforcement because sometimes they block my driveway on 2nd Street. So I gave that. That's the last time I called them up, and I talked to her, and she goes, "Yeah, you reported this." I go, "Yeah, I reported it." So she goes, "That's the last time I talked, and that was a couple of days ago, Saturday, I think it was, and it's still parked out there." So, like I said, I'll give them till like Friday, man, and see what happens. But honestly, see, this is why you see all this. One of the reasons why you see all this crap going on around Pomona, because if we don't nip it in the bud, they're going to continue to do this. The zombies and anybody else. They'll go camp in this field. They'll go live in this abandoned house and maybe set it on fire or abandoned building. Hey, if you see it, do something about it. You always told us, the public, If you see something, say something. I've been saying something. I've been calling. I've been doing everything you people ask, but yet it's over your head. Maybe, if I was the mayor of Pomona, I'd walk in the office and slap some of you police officers in the back of the head and go, hey, what's going on over here? Really, if you don't nip it in the butt, like I said, it's like a domino effect. You got to keep moving. See something, stop, say, tell you to move. That's all it takes. Just like with this RV or this motorhome. But anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one picture. See that Cadillac that's parked behind that motorhome? Check this out. That's a new Cadillac. Silver and I think it might have a darker silver to it. Two-tone like silver. That turkey was following me from my house, from Oak Avenue, all the way to that motorhome on Huntington and West 1st Street. So then when I pulled over to pick up a can, he pulled over trying to hide behind that motorhome. So somebody's following me, checking me out. Now I have an idea who it is. Somebody has a business who's got money and doesn't like me giving them crap about them doing certain illegal things over here in my neighborhood. So anyway, yeah, I got a picture of them, and they sat there, and I made sure they saw me taking a picture of them, so they know I let them know that I'm keeping an eye on them. I don't call me paranoid or whatever, but yeah, that Cadillac followed me all the way over, and when I went over to pick up a can, they pulled over and tried to hide behind that motorhome. So I'm just going to put a word out. Something happens to me, you look for that Cadillac. Because it's crazy days, man. It's Wild West. People get shot for just the stupidest things, Just saying. I don't want to get shot, but I'm just saying, Okay, that's it for now. If anything else should come up on the horn, I'll get back on it. I will. And next time I have a car auction, I'll get out here and show you what they're up to with their double parking. And it's a mess down here, man. Jeez. Okay. And like always, you take care, and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much.